Hey everyone, how's it going? This is your man TJ Singh here, and in this video I'll be doing the full review for the Lenovo Vibe K5. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So whenever we are buying a new smartphone, we always want to have a great build quality and good looks on the smartphone. Then I must have to say, at the price tag of 7,000 rupees, Lenovo has done a great job. They have given us a beautiful looking phone with a great build quality. And the matter of fact, when you will be just holding this phone for the first time in your hand, you might be thinking that this is a unibody design, but it is not. And in fact, the 2750 mAh battery is user removable, and so is the back cover. And talking about the back cover, the 70% of the part of the back cover is made out of good quality aluminium, and the rest of it is plastic so that the antennas can have signal reception. So guys, while we have removed the back cover, you can see the memory card slot. You can add up to 32 gigabytes of memory card, and we have dual SIM, and both are 4G LTE with dual standby. So guys, you can also clearly see the edges from the back are slightly curved so that it can fit better in your hands for the better grip ability. And guys, at the back and the bottom you can see the two speakers which supports Dolby Atmos sound, and I must have to say that in this price segment of 7,000 rupees, they are crisp, clear and very loud, and they are one of the best in this segment, and they can even compete with the higher end smartphones. So guys, now coming to the front, you will be seeing your touch type capacitive buttons for navigation, and they are not backlit, and some might say that they should have been a backlit capacitive buttons, but I say after using a couple of hours your smartphone, you exactly know where they are and you're going to hit the right button. So having a touch type capacitive button without backlit is just fine to me. And now coming to the second most important part of the smartphone is the screen, because this is the stuff that we are going to look every time when we are using a smartphone. And Lenovo has given us a 720p IPS grade screen with a pixel density of 293 pixels per inch, and I have to say that this display is very good. The colors are also good, the saturation level of colors is also good, and guys, viewing angles are also good on this display. But still, overall this is a great display at this price point. And one downside for this is that it doesn't have any kind of screen protection like Gorilla Glass or something like that, so you might have to opt for a tempered glass protection. And now guys, talking about this, one of the most important factors nowadays about the smartphone is the cameras, and we have a 5 megapixel front camera and a rear 13 megapixel camera, and I have covered them in a separate videos. You can check that out. I'll be giving you a card. And overall, I would like to say that these are mediocre performer, and I give them 6.5 out of 10, though they have better capabilities, but they need a good software optimization. But for more, you can check the videos that I've done on the cameras separately. Let's just come to the software and the actual performance of the smartphone. And before we start about that, I just want to let you guys know that Lenovo has given a bug fix and performance update. So I'll be just from time to time, I'll be letting you know how that update has affected the performance and the overall quality and the usability of the smartphone. So guys, this Lenovo Vibe K5 is running on Android Lollipop on top of Lenovo's own UI, and this UI doesn't have any kind of app drawer inside it, but for the most of the part it works very well. But from time to time it shows certain kind of lagginess and choppiness within the UI, which really doesn't feel nice. But anyways guys, I like to use Google Now Launcher, and that's what I'm doing on this Vibe K5 also. So guys, I would like to point out that the ambient light sensor before the bug fix update wasn't working well, but now after the update it has started to work very well. So guys, as I said, this is a 4G LTE device, and for the most of the time the call quality was good enough. I didn't find any kind of issues for the call quality, and the internet speeds that I was getting on Vodafone 4G was this, as you can see on the screen, because in my area in New Delhi, Vodafone is just recently installed the 4G, and that's why it will improve over the time. But this is the speed I was getting on Vodafone 4G. And guys, as we know that this Vibe K5 has 2 gigabytes of RAM, Adreno 405 GPU and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 415 octa-core processor, but CPU-Z sees it as a Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 octa-core processor. I don't know why this is happening, but it is weird. So guys, in the notification panel you have certain kind of useful features, like you can turn on Dolby on and off, you can take screenshots by just tapping on it, and all that kind of settings. And when you just elaborate and go to the settings, you have all that basic settings that you see on Android devices. And now guys, let's just talk about the actual usability and the performance of the smartphone. Then I must have to say that for using day-to-day apps that we use, it works very well. It doesn't have any kind of issues or lagginess whatsoever. The performance is very good. I'm very satisfied with the performance, and as you can see, like opening up dialer or messages, contacts, even opening up the apps that we use like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. It works absolutely fine without any kind of problem whatsoever. And now guys, if I talk about the memory management of this smartphone with 2 GB, with the provided 2 GB of RAM, then I must have to say that it is mediocre. The RAM management is not amazing, it's just mediocre. You just have a few apps in the background when you just switch between them. So guys, apart from it, it also supports USB OTG, which is a very good thing to have. And now let's just talk about the battery performance of this Vibe K5. And guys, that 2750 mAh battery is decent enough, and the battery backup of this Vibe K5 is surprisingly very well guys. And I'm a very heavy user and I use YouTube a lot on this Vibe K5. I do a lot of gaming and all that kind of stuff, listening to music and all that stuff. And with all that heavy usage, you can see I was getting anywhere around 3.5 to 4 hours of screen on time, even though I had 25 to 35% battery left on this smartphone, which is a very good thing to have. So guys, this was the type of scores that it was getting at Geekbench 3 and Quadrant Standard, which is very respectable for the device at this price point. And now guys, let's just talk about the gaming performance. Before the bug fix and the performance update, even the Subway Surfer was lagging, and the Asphalt 8, I wasn't able to play that game even at the very low settings, even though the hardware is truly capable of playing Asphalt 8. But after the bug fix and performance update, it has improved a lot in gaming performance. I'm able to play Asphalt 8 at medium settings with decent amount of frame rates, as you can clearly see in the screen. So guys, overall I'm very happy with this Lenovo Vibe K5. The overall performance and everything is just absolutely fine about this Vibe K5, and Lenovo has given us a great device at the price tag of 7,000 rupees. But the camera could have been a much better camera setup, and they should have given us Marshmallow right out of the box. These two things that I don't like about this Vibe K5. Apart from it, this is a very good device that Lenovo has made, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this video useful. And if you do, give this video a thumbs up, and if you're watching my video and my channel for the first time, I would love that you guys subscribe to my channel and help me growing on YouTube. This is pretty much it from my side guys, and you guys will be catching me in the next one guys. Peace out.